Well, welcome. Great to have you tuning in as always. You're having a great day. Let's get started. It's just about time. Let's settle in. You lie back, you close your eyes, and you breathe. And as you tune in, you settle in. Closing your eyes, and the body softening. As you lie back against the floor, you're no longer needing to hold yourself up or hold yourself together. Try and get that sense of letting go, of softening around the edges. One of the things that happens here as you start to drift back into it, you start to notice those points of the body where you chronically hold tension, where you're always bracing, tightening. You don't need to try and justify, you don't need to try and understand why you do it. You don't need to put a story to it. But simply by noticing, you're able to start to change that pattern. You're able to start to soften that shoulder, the fist, the jaw, the neck, the hip, the foot, the abdomen, wherever that point may be or points may be. You notice them one at a time. You learn that act of surrender. Just a few more breaths, a few more moments of the day. On your next inhale, the next deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees. Or you wrap your arms around your shins, hugging the thighs tight. And you gently rock from side to side. That sense of movement, swaying the body. Then back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long line. Nice and smooth. Then the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment here. Then on inhale, you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders back. You let the eyes close if they've opened. Then palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, forward, broadening the collarbone. And exhale, you press back down to up. You settle in. The head hangs heavy. You can take any movement you like. You start to draw out those lines, actively opening the body up now. Inhale, right foot forward, low lunge, opening the hips. Left foot forward, folding over your legs, lengthening out. Inhale, full extension, reaching for the ceiling, that long line of the body. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back. Right leg back. And exhale. Inhale, forward. And exhale, back. The head hangs. The eyes are soft. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right. Left. And exhale, nice and smooth. Inhale, forward, broaden the collarbone. And exhale, you press back down, dog. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale left, right, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Long, smooth breath. Using it to help you find that full range of motion. Every step, every pose along the way. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale right. Left and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale left. Right. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale and exhale. You relax the arms, you close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. And with the big toes close, heels slightly apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms down. You sit back into it. The arms reach, the torso's tall. Nice long line of the upper body. Nice set stance, grounded with your feet. Then exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You catch hold of whatever you got, your toes, your ankles, your shins. Letting the head hang. Using the arms as leverage to help draw the torso a bit longer. The tailbone's actively tilting up as your hip flexors contract. Then inhale, you lift up halfway. You bend the knees, drop the hips, sweep the arms, chair once again. This time as you set your base, you then bring your palms together, thumbs to your heart as you twist over to the right. That left elbow outside that right thigh. You can broaden, you can bind as you like. And you breathe. A nice long spiral of the spine. The shoulders rolling open, the crown of the head extending forward. You feel your rib cage move. Inhale, back to center chair, hips low, arms high. Then palms together, thumbs to your heart as you twist over to the left. And again, use those arms. Whether you're keeping the palms together, you're broadening or binding, use them to move the rib cage. Trying to get your sternum to line up with your thumbs if your palms are together. A nice deep rotation. Then inhale back to center chair, hips low, arms high. And exhale, you fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then a gentle bend in the knees. You look forward of your hands, and on inhale, you float or step to sitting at the top of your mat. We're going into boat pose, so your hips are down and your heels lift up. Navasana. We're doing 3 rounds. Knees can be bent or straight, but you sit tall. You lift your sternum, your low back draws in. You breathe. Then on exhale, you cross the ankles. Hands wrap around your shins, or hands outside your hips to push down and lift up. And you come back out. You breathe. Don't over-engage the abdominal wall. The key is your low back. That lift of your sternum, giving you a sense of balance here, rather than strain. Cross and hug or cross and lift. Back out. Last one. This time you cross the ankles as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. You take a breath. Settle your stance. Balance from foot to foot. Then palms together, thumbs to your heart as we make our way into revolve side angle. You twist to the right. Taking that left elbow outside that right thigh. You can broaden, you can bind as you like. Nice long spiral. Nice steady breath. Then you're going to use that left arm to guide you as you rise up and around, warrior 2. That left heel spins in. The right knee is bending as close to 9 degrees still. The hips are set low behind that thigh. You broaden out. Breathe deep into the front of the body. And stay low with those hips as you reach forward, side angle. Elbow to thigh or hand to the floor. That top arm starts long, biceps next to the ear. If you want to wrap it for your bind, feel free. Catching the inner thigh or catching hands. But you roll open. Trying to turn the center of your chest towards the ceiling. And on exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. You rise up. You breathe. Then palms together, thumbs to your heart, and you twist. Revolve, side angle. Good. Good. Making that rotation of the torso. Keep pressing back through that right foot, pushing weight behind you. Helps keep you stable. It also gives you that sense of length as the crown head's extending forward and that heel's reaching back. So you feel that long line. And that right arm will guide you, warrior two. Nice smooth transition. The right arm sweeps you around. The right heel spins in. The left knee stays bent. The hip stays low. Warrior two. And once you're there, you just settle into it. You let your eyes soften. You don't need to overthink it. The breath is smooth in and out. Then reaching forward, side angle. Elbow to thigh or hand to the floor. The top arm starts long. Open that side of the ribcage, the right side, as you reach through that right arm. Then if you want to wrap it for your bind, feel free. Half or full. But you stay long with the right side of your ribcage. So you're open with the torso, extending out past the top edge of your mat. Then on exhale, hands to the floor as you find your way to down dog. Nice smooth transition, going straight there or through a vinyasa. And inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, you step the foot forward. We're going into pyramid pose from here. So that left heel spins in. Try and keep a long stance from foot to foot as that right leg straightens out. And you fold over that right thigh. As that right leg straightens, if that means the hands need to slide up onto the foot or the shin, you let them slide up wherever they need to go. But you reach the torso long out over that right leg. Nice deep stretch to those three hamstring muscles, running up the back of that right thigh. Then inhale, lift up halfway. Staying low, you just walk over to the left edge of the mat. Those right toes turning, the feet are parallel. And on exhale, you fold forward between your legs. You can walk those hands back if they're comfortable on the floor. Keeping the palms flat, you walk them as far back as they'll go. Then you start thinking about bending your elbows. Using the palms traction on the mat. As the elbows bend, your biceps contract and your shoulders start to pull towards your wrists, helping you to draw the torso deeper into the fold. And inhale, you lift up halfway. Exhale, hands to your hips. And inhale the rest of the way up. From here, we're going into triangle. So those right toes turn forward. The left foot stays parallel to the short end of the mat. The arms open into a T. And you reach forward. The right hand lands down. Left arm reaches up. Nice broad lines. Then exhale, that left hand comes down as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. You inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward, low lunge. Then turning this into pyramid, that right heel spins in, the left leg straightens out. Your hands go wherever they need to, wherever's comfortable. And you fold over that left leg. Be firm with your feet. Legs are active, they're strong, pushing down and out in opposite directions. Helps you feel stable, it helps you keep those hips oriented with the top edge of the mat, rather than them starting to drift open towards the right edge of the mat. Inhale halfway. You walk yourself over to the right edge as those left toes turn in. The feet are parallel. You inhale halfway. Exhale, this time as you fold, take those arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. You squeeze the palms of the shoulder blades hug towards each other. The head hangs. When you release your hands, inhale halfway. Exhale, hands to the hips. And inhale the rest of the way up. Triangle pose. Those left toes turn out. The arms into a T. You reach out over that left leg and you hinge over. Left hand lands down, right arm reaches up. Let your eyes soften. That left hand will slide down that left shin, making its way towards the foot or the floor as you extend further out over that left leg. You don't want it to slide down because you start to reach down, pulling the torso towards the ground. Instead, extend towards the top edge of the mat, broadening those arms as you go. And on exhale, you take the hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the right leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. You settle in here. Nice long line from leg to leg. The tailbone's actively drawing down. The abdominal wall draws in. And you start to get that nice pull up the front of that left thigh. And take the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. We're going into toppling tree from here. Shoulder blades hug, collarbones broad. As you start to lean into that right leg and you rise up. It starts a lot like Warrior 3. But as you feel steady here, instead of stopping parallel to the floor, you keep hinging at that right hip. Then the torso bow forward, that left leg lifting up behind you. The fingers interlaced as the arms draw away from your back. Then on exhale, you just release your hands to the floor and let that left foot float forward next to the right, folding over your legs. You're going to heel toe the feet about match distance wide. Toes slightly wider than the heels as you sink your hips, coming into a squat. I'm going to be here for a bit, so if it bothers your knees, your hips, you can always sit yourself down. But once you settle in, that right arm straightens out, right hand's on the floor, and that left arm reaches up. You keep that right upper arm to the inside of your right knee. If you want to bind, feel free wrapping that left arm around your back. That right elbow wraps around that right shin as you catch hands. Nice open twist. The top shoulder rolling open. Then back to center. We're making our way to down dog. You can step right into it. You can take a vinyasa, or you're low and squat. If you want to play with crow for a breath or two, feel free. Palms flat, knees on the triceps. You lean into it. Your body weight shifts. You take a breath. Then you find your way to down dog. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. Nice tall line of the torso. That active reaching back of that right thigh as the tailbone draws under. Then sweep the arms behind your back. Interlace the fingers. Preparing for toppling tree as you're ready. You shift your weight into that left leg as you rise up. As you feel steady on that base, you start to hinge at that left hip. You go as deep as you like. Maintain that stability. And nice and easy, the hands to the floor. And that right foot just floats forward next to the left. You take the feet about match distance wide. You bend the knees and sink those hips. Coming in no squat. And that left arm straightens out. Remember, as you straighten that arm, you want to keep that knee outside that left arm. Then that right arm reaches up. If you want to bind, you wrap that right arm around your back. That left elbow wraps in front of that left shin. Sometimes I'll see people thread it through here, but you don't want to thread it underneath the thigh. It should stay out in front of you, wrapping that shin to catch hands. Then back to center. Again, if you want to play with crow for a breath or two, feel free. Otherwise, you make your way to down dog. And down dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. Nice firm stance. Nice smooth breath as you let it all slow down. Settling into a familiar pose. Then that right leg straightens out, preparing for revolve triangle. Right hand to right hip. Left arm guides you forward. About halfway and you rotate. Left hand lands down. Right arm reaches up. And on your next exhale, the right hand comes down. And you step that left foot forward next to your right. Just folding over your legs. From here, you're going to bend that right knee as much as you need to get that right palm flat on the floor. And that left arm reaches up. Nice open twist. You can stay right there, or you wrap that left arm around your back, trying to grab your inner right thigh. You can stay right there, or you take that right arm between your thighs, and you catch that left hand outside that right hip. If you're holding that left hand, then maybe start thinking about turning this into bird of paradise. You center yourself over that left foot. That left knee can bend a little bit so you get over top of it. Then all you have to do is push down as you rise up. Whoop. Coming to stand up on that left leg. If you stand up, you want to keep that right thigh bound. You start here, lifting all the way up to standing tall. And once you're tall, if this is working for you, you start thinking about straightening out that right leg. One more breath. And nice and smooth from wherever you are, you just come back to center, hanging over your legs. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Float or step. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. And straightening that left leg. Left hand to left hip. Right arm guides you forward. And you rotate. Right hand lands down. Left arm reaches up. Revolve triangle. As you twist deeper and that right arm comes further down, this left hip draws further back. Keeps the torso long so that your crown, your head is extending straight ahead rather than drifting backwards towards that top right corner. And on your next exhale, that left hand comes down as the right foot steps forward, folding over your legs. Just take a breath. And that left knee bends as much as you need. You're not trying to get a hamstring stretch here, so let that knee bend. That left hand's down and that right arm reaches up. You can stay there, or you start by wrapping that right arm around your back, trying to grab that inner left thigh. Be able to grab that thigh before you think about that full bind. Because if you can't catch the thigh, you won't be able to reach the hand. So start here, opening up the top side of your torso, that right shoulder. And if that works, that left arm goes through your thighs, wraps around, and you catch hands outside that left hip. If you have the hands comfortably, you center yourself over that right foot, and you push down to stand up. And you get tall. Shoulders over hips, over foot. Maybe you think about straightening out that left leg. But like all of our balances, the first objective is to simply feel like you're in control. You're nice and steady. And slowly unraveling from wherever you are, you hang over your legs. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands as you float or step back. Choosing your route to get to down dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And on exhale, you step that foot outside that right hand for lizard. The left knee can be up or can be down. And you bow towards the floor. One forearm touches down, maybe the other. Then inhale, you rise up to straight arms. You're going to frame that right foot as your hips shift back. Half Hanumanasana. The hips move over top that left knee. The right toes peel up. Keep your hips here to start with as you fold forward over that right thigh. You get long. Then inhale, lift up halfway as we take it into Hanumanasana twist. That right leg stays where it is. That left hand crosses over top that right shin. And that right arm starts to walk towards the back edge of the mat. You keep your toes pointed up. There's a tendency to have that foot roll out on you. But you keep the toes pointing towards the ceiling as you twist to the right. And coming back to center, you fold forward over that right leg, or you slide that right heel forward, working towards your full splits. And nice and smooth, you draw that right foot back. The hands plant and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, left leg. And exhale, you step the foot outside that left hand, lizard. Right knee is up or down. And the torso bows. One forearm, maybe two. Inhale, you rise up. You frame that left foot, and you shift your hips back. The left knee straightens up, the left toes peel up. You start by folding forward over that left leg. Get nice and long over that back. Then inhale halfway as we turn it into the twist. That right hand crosses over top that left shin. That left hand starts to walk towards the back edge of your mat. And then back to center. You fold forward over that left leg, Hanumanasana, or you start to slide the heel forward, working towards the full splits. Nice and smooth, you find your way to down dog. You choose your route. You're conscious of how you got from point A to B. Then a gentle bend in the knees. You look forward of your hands, and on inhale, you float or step to sitting at the top of the mat. You bring the legs out in front, Paschimottanasana. The feet are flexed, the arms reach up, and on exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You catch hold of whatever you got. You bow your head, close your eyes. Then on inhale, you reach out as you rise up. You sweep the arms around in front, parallel to the floor. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Come to lie flat. Once down, you take a breath. Then the knees bend, the feet are flat. The arms alongside the body for bridge or hands above the shoulders for upward facing bow. And on your next inhale, you push down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you want. Then exhale, you lower down. You take a breath. And on your next inhale, you push down to go up once again. Bridge or upward facing bow. Nice full breath into the front of the body. And exhale, relax. Third and final one, on an inhale. You push down to go up. Then exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. Then the arms alongside the body, palms flat. The legs go straight up. You can hang out right there or shoulder stand, toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips lift, you bend your elbows, hands against your low back, and you send your legs up. A few more breaths if you want any variations. Wiggle the toes, roll the ankles, the legs wide, scissor them apart. That feels good. And back to center, toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. The hips are high, low back's open. You release the hands, fingers point forward and nice and smooth, you unravel. Come lie flat on your back. One's down, the legs are straight, the arms alongside the body, preparing for fish. You press down into your hands and elbows to lift the torso. You arc the spine, roll the shoulders back, and release the crown head towards the floor. Nice full breath. Then exhale, you lower down. You draw your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins. It's tight squeeze. You take the arms into cactus, arms, elbows bend 90 degrees. And you release the knees over to the left. One final twist. Then back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you extend the legs, Shavasana. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment in the seat of full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back. Chest lifted, heart is open. The back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. And palms together, heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all for joining. Always so great to have you tuning in. Just one announcement or one reminder, you can always reach out to me through my website, monarchmassagetherapydc.com. And when you reach out, if there's anything particular you're looking to work on, you want me to start incorporating, anything like that, feel free to let me know, and I'm happy to try and work that into these classes. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.